Awesome. All right, cool. Well, good to meet you.
It's so nice to meet you too.
Congrats on this music. So I was sent your music, and I do due diligence and listen to almost everything I can, and I was just kind of blown away by yours, and just really, really love this EP. And I went and looked into obviously your other stuff from the last few years, and it's just all so great.
Oh,
Um,
thank you so much. That means a lot.
yeah, so just congrats on this. Talk about this music now, and this all seems so personal and so special to you, probably for lots of reasons. And the EP, where did this kind of start for you? These songs.
Um, I kind of was just like the music that I had put before this EP. I felt like to some extent some of the songs were very me and some of them weren't. And I kind of like made it like a mission to kind of like really do something that I really loved that was like 100% me. Um, and something that I liked and I was gonna be proud of, you know? Because I think there's like nothing like the worst feeling in the world. It's like putting on music and like even before the release, you're like dreading it because you just don't want it to be out, you know?
Yeah.
And I think with like, yeah, and I was like, I don't want to feel that ever again, you know? And like unfortunately, like as like being a musician, and a songwriter, like I'm sure like other artists can like also say that they maybe feel the same, but like you and your music are kind of like the same thing. It's
Hmm.
not like something you can't like split. I mean, maybe you can if you're like, I don't know, like a crazy like business, like you see it more of like a business
Sure,
mindset.
sure.
Um, but yeah, it's something that like it was like kind of eating me alive. So I was like, I need to do something that's like very me because I can't live with the idea of like if I go for my name like Spotify or whatever or Apple Music and I don't even like what's up. So I was like, whatever. So the point being is I wanted it to be honest. And I wanted to be about like more than anything, like my life experience that I was going through in that moment. And like touches a lot on like me coming to the US for the first time, not the first time, but like moving to the US this time around and kind of like being an immigrant here and missing my family and exploring new friendships and relationships and trying to feel like comfortable. Um, yeah, like a lot of the songs are about my sister and my mom and my relationship with them. And it's funny because they kind of all sound like love songs, but they aren't.
Right. Well, how
Yeah.
much more special is that then as you're recording these songs and as you're bringing these songs to life, when they are that special and about where you are now and you're going to be, performing these songs, does it have a special new feeling? Does this feel bigger, different than stuff you've done before now that it's done? I know you wanted that. Did you achieve your goals and hopes?
Yes, for this part of the
Yeah.
project, yeah. I think it's like it's like the best I could have made right now, you know. Sorry, there's like a plane. And really it's an album. This is just like the first half of it.
Sure.
So I'm excited for like the whole thing because I think it will make more sense when all of it is together and out, you know.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, but yeah, it's just like you were saying, it's just like it's special and I it feels weirdly like way less produced than my others, like one before, you know? And I think it was like we really focused on like feeling more than anything, you know,
Hmm.
for
That,
this EP.
yeah. That said, then the natural, organic way you created the sound that you did create on these songs. If you're going to put into words how you came together with that, because there is a mix of things. I've read a lot of what other people are saying. This fun kind of mix of genres and kind of created your own sound, which is very cool. Kind of put into words where your sound is now, how you wanted this to sound.
Mm, to be honest, I have no idea. It's just funny because like people ask me like how would you say you sound? I'm like, I don't know. Like, um, I think when I'm like writing songs, like I've been trying to focus mainly on like, oh, sorry, let me close that window because
Yeah, sure.
They're like, wow, that was like noise canceling. Um, I just wanted to focus on like if I was feeling a certain way, like more than like lyrics or anything, it's like what's gonna like with Wild, for example. I'm just like I'm just like having issues like explaining that. Like with
Yeah,
Wild, for example, it was like the sentiment was like feeling kind of like insecure but trapped and like wanting to be better but not knowing how to get there, and like it's naive, and um there's a lot of like love and unrequired love, and you can kind of hear it in the way that the song's produced. So like unrequired love pretty much. So it's like, how can we make that sound, like that was kind of like, I don't know how it sounds like, I couldn't really like tell you like what it sounds like the thing. I think it's just like in the moment of writing the songs we were like, what's gonna express this feeling the best.
sure.
And that's how Michael, the producer I worked
Hmm.
could have produced this with me. Well, he did it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
um and that was like one of the things that he was like, I was like, oh look, like this sounds so cool, like this synth. And he was like, sure, it sounds cool, but like does it add to the meaning of the song?
hmm,
Like does this go with it?
sure.
I was like, he was like, I don't want you to do anything that doesn't feel like this emotion, like it doesn't feel like this. And that's how we were like kind of like building all the
Yeah,
songs individually. They all have like their own little world. Sorry if I'm like talking a lot, by the way. I
for
feel
sure.
like
No,
I'm
this is all great. I love it. No, that all sounds perfect. Sounds like a great way to for an artist to make songs. Seems like you guys figured it out. So that sounds really cool.
I don't know if like we figured out. I don't know if anyone has it figured out like how to make like a song or a good song, It's like it's just such a strange process. I still don't even know how I do it. Sometimes like I write a song, I'm like, shit, like maybe that was the last song I'm ever gonna write that I like, because I don't even know how I got to it.
Hmm. Hmm. And the visuals, and just talk about these videos because they're incredible, and it looks like so much work and time and energy went into this. How much do you love that process, and what were these shoots like? You're with horses and you're underwater. There's been a lot going
Horses and
on.
underwater. That's so funny. Um, it was so fun, especially because like I was like I became friends with like the director and the creative
Mhm.
director and like the stylist, and they're all like kids my age, and it was like it's so DIY. I don't think people understand how DIY this project really is.
DIY with talented people, obviously. These
Very
right.
talented people with
Yeah.
like, you know, with amazing ideas. So it's like um so it was just like fun because I was like, I want to be like hung upside down for the cover. And they're like, yeah. And like, I don't know, it was just like, it was so fun, and everything, nothing was like out of reach. But because I think we had this like element of like childlike like wonder towards it. And with the horse, it's like really funny. Like, we were shooting the video for Easy, and then out of nowhere, like a random parking lot in LA, this horse shows up. Like there's suddenly a horse. And it's this like guy, and he's like making the horse like run in circles. Probably to like make him work out or something, or like move.
Right.
And I literally saw it and I was like, that's like the scene for Silvia. Like I want that for Silvia. And then the guy was like, hey, like I love horses, and if you love horses, like just let me know and I'll lend you my horse for free. I just love horses. And it's just like, I don't know, like we were able to build all these like little relationships with like people, and then everyone was like excited to like, I don't know, like who would have known who wanted to lend me a horse. That's weird.
Right.
But at the end we actually ended up going with like someone was like actually like a trained like a person that actually um works with horses for film and for like stuff. um but yeah, it was like again, it was like really DIY, but like at the same time like a lot of it came out really beautiful, like how it was shot. um Yeah.
For sure.
So
Yeah. And you're part of this great, sounds like this great artistic community here in LA of friends and artists that work together and create art
I
together
don't
and
know if I
encourage each
am.
other.
I mean, yeah, I would like to think so, but I don't know that many people in LA. I think it's just like the people that I've worked with, and then I'm like literally a creep, and I like text and DM people all the time for no reason, and I'm like, "Hi, I love you. Can we be friends?" And then they're like, "Yeah," or "No," or they don't respond. It's like it's weird, but I think that's how I've met like most of my friends in LA. Like I literally like have like just DM'd them, and um usually like I don't know, sometimes it's like I reach out to them because I usually have like so much respect for them, and sometimes I'm like, hey, do you want to work together? And and then stuff like this happens where everyone was like they really loved, well, I don't know if they really loved the music, but like I know like enough for them to be like inspired and like want to
Sure.
work in it, and we're very like in it with me. So
Are you the kind of person that's always writing? Are you creative every day or always doing something?
um I try. I think I have like a weird relationship with music. Um, it's like I hate it. Like I hate music, but I also love it so much. It's like the one thing that can like completely mentally like put me in a hole like in a second, or it can be like the thing that I'm like I feel the happiest and like euphoric and about it. And it's like it's either or. And I've been trying to find like a balance where it's like I don't know. It's like for me, music has always been like such an emotion. I have such an emotional connection with it that um I'm just so extreme sometimes. It's like really hard to like, you know, um
Hmm.
find a middle ground in it. But I've started taking like other art forms as well, like sewing, or which I'm really bad at. But I had this like project. I was like, I only want to wear the things I make, and I tried doing that, and
Right.
it was a mess. And then I would like draw, or I'm trying to get like practice more my instruments and stuff. But I think now I'm starting to see it more like less of like an inspiration thing based thing, and more of like this is what you have to do, you know, and not out of like not caring like, oh, whatever is my job, like not like that kind of like I owe it to myself to really um see this how far I can go, in like instruments. And because the thing is like I know I could be really good in this and this and that, but difference is actually like doing it and like getting to that point. So
Sure,
that's like
sure.
my new thing with like guitar. Like I always had this like pretty much like arrogant view on guitar, and I was like, oh, like I know that if I could like if I just like practice, like I'll be great. So it's fine. And then I was like, wait, that's like the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Like just like why if I say I'm so great, like why don't I just do it? So, and I've also been around like I've been very lucky that I've like met people in my life that were like so incredible at the instrument that they're kind of like they're very inspiring people. So I'm like, maybe I should just actually do what I if I believe I can do it, might as well just like go for it. I don't know if that makes sense at all.
Yeah,
Again,
but
it's
I
a
mean,
very arrogant take on it for sure. And like I know, like I know it is, and it's like it's dumb, but I'm trying to
well,
work.
no, it's not. Listen, you've proven your talents and what you can do. So, it sounds like you're only going to be getting better, and I'm really excited about what the next music will bring and what the full album will sound like. It's all really cool.
Oh, thank you. Well, I hope people like it. Or
What are your hopes and dreams for this next year if you put into words what you hope
um
to achieve and kind of that next level?
I really want to go on tour, but like and I really want to have these songs be like I don't like I love them, like I genuinely do love them, and like that you've never heard me say this before, ever, ever, ever. Like literally look it up, like my interviews, I never say this. Like I genuinely love these songs, so
Mhm.
I'm very, 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 very excited like sing them, because while I was writing it, and even like how they sound, like I know like live is just gonna be like 10 times more emotional,
Mhm.
especially because I'm a drama queen, so it's like, you know, the world's my stage, and it's just like I'm just excited, you know. Um, um, yeah, I don't know. I'm just happy. I just want to go on tour, and I hope I can play festivals this coming year. I really want to just focus on touring and traveling and growing as a person and finding then what's next, you know. I think
Very
that's
good.
my, yeah, because I feel like if I just stay here and I try then to write like a new album after that, then I'm like, I don't know how much growing I would have done in that time. And I think like going on tour like makes you think and grow so much because you have to be in a car for such a long periods of times looking out the window, which I actually kind of love because I love being in cars, which is like people
Yeah,
don't like that, but I love cars. Not that I love cars, I actually don't like cars, but I like being on a car.
sure,
Like,
sure.
you know, that's what I
Yeah,
mean.
yeah. Well, looking forward to all that. The music's wonderful, and congrats on all the success. And wish you more of it. And we'll see you on the road when you're driving those cars around from
Yeah,
festival to festival.
hope so. Well, thank you.
Yeah, we'll stay in touch. Put something nice together for this. And congrats. Good to meet you.
Thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you.
Yeah, likewise.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Patrice. Oh, she left. Bye, Patrice. Goodbye.